I need to turn on the heater. Hello to all of my anime lovers and all others. I hope that you all are doing well today, and I want to start by saying congratulations to you and all of your loved ones that was able to make it to this year. And because of that, I want you all to do your best to continue to move forward and progress in a positive way. And before I move forward, I also want to say don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and share this if you like the content that I'm putting out. I'd also appreciate it if you leave a comment. So, in today's conversation, we will be discussing a manga called Eden no Ori. So, in this manga, it's going to be a survival type manga written by Yoshinobu Yamada that was started in 2008 and then it finished in 2013, the beginning of the year. I really like this manga. It is a bit old, but for the content that it was able to put out, it was just extraordinary at the time of me reading it. Now, how it stands up now, that I don't know. But what I will say is that good stories always hold up and rival no matter what the time is. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. To give you a brief introduction into the kind of manga that this is, essentially there's a young man with his classmates that got on this plane after leaving Japan. So what happened was that once they got on this plane, there was some kind of incident that took place, and once they got through the Bermuda Triangle, if I'm correct, what happened is that they arrived to this island, and when they arrived to this island had all manner of, I wouldn't really call them monsters, but ancient animals that were extinct. And these different kind of animals, I don't even know if some of them actually existed or not, but if they did, that's pretty interesting. But they had to essentially find a way to survive. And so it was students and I believe at least one teacher. And you had the best friend, of course, and you had the student that was the strongest of the class. It's something similar to Dr. Stone, but not quite the same vibe. Not the same vibe. But anyways, what happens inside this manga is that it is a survival story. They start from scratch. And one of the saving graces for them is that one of the people on the plane was kind of like this nerd or geek, so to speak. But this guy, he brought his computer with him that had an encyclopedia. And he was so good at what he did because he brought a foot pump. And what this foot pump would do is allow his computer to get energy. And he was really good at identifying different animals, and because he was able to do so, he could find out the strengths and weaknesses of particular animals. Essentially, he knew whether they needed to run or fight, or if they even tried to hide, if the particular animals might even be able to find them depending on the skill set that the animal had. And so you go through different things, and so you also learn different things about the island. You find ancient structures, you find out ancient writings, and they have to decipher these writings, and once they do so, they gain even more insight about the island until eventually at the end of it, it just really took me by surprise. Nowadays, because I've watched so many mangas, because I've looked at so many mangas and watched so many animes, right about now, I can probably guess pretty well the way that a manga or an anime is going to go in. But I have to say, that manga did very well. I really enjoyed it. Now, overall, it wasn't really that long of a manga. I really do believe that the artwork could have been a bit better than what it was, even for that time. But at the same time, the storyline more than made up for it. The different kind of elements and the way that they utilize the characters and the threats there was just phenomenal. Now the threats, there was always there was an ever-present threat, and of course they attempted to escape the island multiple times, and you'll see that how they did this and what was the result. And And you will also identify if any of these animals ever became their friend, because I'm thinking that, hey, this is an island of animals. Humans love animals in today's time. They had to have been able to gain the friendship of one animal, right? But who knows? Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. I really did enjoy it though, so I think that you will too. It's not really a lot of blood and gore going on in it. It's just kind of like a really nice survival manga. I hope you guys take a look at it. Let me know what you think about it, and I really hope that you enjoyed this video. You guys be safe, have a great day, and again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for your time, and thank you so much to all of my subscribers. Bye bye for now.